Hey Capricorn, welcome to your reading. If you're new, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you get all the messages I post each month. And to my lovely loyal subscribers, welcome back guys. Let's see what we have for Capricorn. First card out, Page of Wands here. So let's get you guys a few more cards. Before we see what's going on here. This is some sort of communication starting up, but we want to know what's going on, right? So let's see. Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Okay, interesting. Somebody's on their way towards you here. Oops, sorry. I feel like it was a conversation a long time coming. It could be a little bit hurtful, this conversation. But somebody now wants to speak up. One of you is ready for love. So could be their communication like, hey, I thought about it, I took some time and I'm ready. So here we see that this Page of Wands is somebody trying to initiate conversation with you, now wants to talk to you, now wants to come towards you here. Knight of Wands indicating they'll take action. Okay, I did tell you guys Mars is going into Pisces, so this is this energy wrapped up in these two cards, wanting to come towards you, wanting to talk to you here, like, hey, can I talk to you? Can I talk, can I tell you something? And it's a bit quite standoffish here with this Five of Swords. One of you believing that the conversation is a lose-lose situation. But this person now want to say, I'm ready for love. So it could have been that, hey, things are not going to work out between us. And then they've took some time and here they are wanting to talk to you. Five of Swords, it is a difficult conversation to have, but they're ready to now have it, okay guys? So I definitely see one of you is ready for love with this King of Cups energy. This is like, I'm not overly giving, but I am going to give. There is a change in me here. This is what they want to communicate. There's a change in me. The fives are about changes, challenges. So the challenge will be in the speaking, having that difficult conversation and having to walk away from each other or work on it, right? And I say work on it because here we are. This is two people, one minding their own business here and somebody comes strolling into their life. So I feel like here, depends what energy you're in, right? Because you could very well be the one going towards somebody, Capricorn, or trying to initiate this conversation. Very loving energy if you are, but if it's somebody coming towards you, they are coming towards you in a very loving energy. This is what they want to say. I've changed and I know it's difficult to have this conversation, but I'm ready to have it. The problem is, are you ready to hear what they have to say? Are you open to it, Capricorn? Let's see. Nine of Pentacles. So some of you, you've grown. You're not the same person who they're expecting. You focused on you picked yourself up. This is like even a glow up here. You look fantastic in this Nine of Pentacles energy. So you're taking care of yourself, loving yourself here. I do feel though that you are open to conversation. You are open to hear what they have to say, but you're also strong enough to remain single if what they are saying isn't matching their actions, right? If they're telling you they're ready for love, then they need to be taking action. That's the Knight. So be careful if people aren't matching their words, right? So Five of Swords. Some of you might be hearing that, somebody you're dealing with has another person because we're seeing three people here. So it is difficult to hear. It's going to cause an argument and somebody may ghost here or walk away. If this is a past event that happened to you, It could very well be that person that's coming towards you here that, hey, I was hurt too. It might be difficult for you to hear that they was hurt too if they was the one that dragged you into, you know, a situationship here, a third party situation. So that could be quite difficult to hear, because although you will know this, that they cheated or they went off with somebody else or finished it with you, leaving you single to be with somebody else, then quite possibly it could be hard to hear the details, which I totally get. I totally understand, but this conversation needs to be had here. 5 of Swords. It's just a very difficult conversation to have. The Star card. So this is you two feeling like, hey, I'm meant to be with you, or at least them right now. Like I said, some of you have outgrown them and this Star card is healing. Others of you, you have 2 people coming towards you. So somebody who's ready for love and somebody who might be in and out of your life all the time. So choose wisely. Okay, Page of Wands, something is initiating here. Choose wisely. Because one of them is what you wished for here. One of them. 5 of Cups. So this person's coming now because they miss you. They miss what abundance you was bringing, the fun, how you made them feel alive here. So this is why they are coming back now. Definitely feels like a destined time. The divine might have kept them away until you'd healed fully and you were strong enough to maybe turn away this certain person. Not all of you will or are meant to turn this person away, but those of you who are strong enough to turn them away, that's why the divine kept them away until this time. So you might have been thinking, hey, I wanted them to come back a long time ago. Why are they in my reading now? Why is their energy still in my readings? Well, their energy is still in your readings because they haven't let you go energetically. Right? So there is these changes for the better coming here. If you're seeing these 555s and, you know, if you're seeing these signs, because I definitely feel like the divine is trying to send you signs here so that you know which side you're on of this reading. But these 5s are indicating changes and challenges. So it was a challenge for them being without you. And I feel like that's difficult to hear because they left you with no answers. 2 of Swords in your back there. But they have 3 swords in theirs. So they are hurting, but I feel like sometimes we go through situations where when we're experiencing extreme pain and transformation and challenges, right, that it's difficult to hear that somebody else is going through similar pain, especially if they caused your pain. You would be thinking, hey, they could have avoided all this. Well, it's like people who are in car accidents or people who, you know, learned things the hard way. We've all been guilty of it at some point. Of course, yes, they made a mistake. And I'm not saying, oh, forgive them. I'm not saying that. I'm saying we all make mistakes in order to learn. If you find a person who hasn't made a mistake, you'll find a person who's learned nothing in their life. So, yeah, 5 of Cups, they're missing you. The challenge there is that they're missing you. 8 of Cups, so yeah. Those of you who are strong enough to leave this behind you because you learned everything you could from this relationship, you're walking away. Some of you are not healed enough for this person to come back to you because there's a lot of emotion here spilt in this relationship. All these 8 of Cups. It might be that you had abandonment issues, so those people may find that nobody is coming towards them, but they're meant to focus on their creative career with the 9 of Pentacles. Walk away from love right now if it's not serving you and focus on that Page of Wands energy being you, being creative, focusing on your finances and independence and your own personal growth. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's a time and place for everything. So with the Star here, the divine saying, this is your time. Don't force general readings to fit. And this is where people end up coming across a problem on general readings, because you're hearing what you want to hear rather than where you're at. Okay? So that's, yeah. Until you're back being your, you know, wonderful, royal, savage self, noble savages, right? Then focus and work on you. It's time to take care of you. Healthy eating, working out, grounding yourself. Grounding yourself is telling yourself the truth, nurturing yourself, you know, looking after yourself as a mother would look after a child. That's okay. It's not selfish. It's necessary. Okay, guys? 9 of Wands. Yeah, remember, every time things are blocked from you, this is divine protection. Divine protection. You're not out of the game. You know, you're not going to be single forever or anything like that. You're not going to go through these problems forever. This is your protection while you heal yourself. So if somebody's gotten into a third party situation and block you, this is your cue to go into hermit mode and heal yourself. Okay? This 9 of Wands is a soldier on a battlefield, protecting the fruits of their labor. And I think some of you might be a little bit scared that, hey, if I, you know, give in to love again, I might end up hurt again. If that's the case, and again, knowing where you're at, have healthy boundaries, okay? And when somebody crosses those boundaries, back away. And then we can see, you know, what their actions are, and we can look at it from a bigger perspective, a bigger picture, right? Nobody can see the woods for the trees. Sometimes we've got to take that step back. Align your life here, okay? What is not aligned and needs to change in your life? Very big question that usually people, you know, are scared to go within an answer, but that's the whole point of healing and this hermit mode. So I don't feel like you should be quite in hermit mode, as it's the 9 of Wands, not the actual hermit, and the 9 of Pentacles. You're in a growing stage. Sometimes we have to come into the light to feel the sun in order to help us to bloom, right? So just bear that in mind. Align your life. What needs to change? You're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. Actually, we're in a time where the north and south nodes are going to be really activated. So maybe you should check them out in your chart. Okay, guys? Okay, let's see what we got for you. And we have dance with life. Do something to change your energy. Life's not about sitting out of the storm, is it? No, it's about learning to dance in the storm. Learning to go with the flows and, you know, adapt and change and create those different waves that we will go through. And you have the power to do that. Okay, guys? Good luck, my lovely Capricorns. I wonder, let me know, are you ready to hear what they have to say? Good luck, guys.